that prisoner?
24601.
Name?
Valjean. Jean Valjean.
Take him off. Continue. Go, fetch a lever and a wedge. Huge! Come on, get back to work. That 5 years be added to your sentence. I am requested by law to inquire if you have anything to say on your behalf.
Yes.
Well? What? What's that? 3 months solitary confinement in the hole for insolence. Take him away. Who is that?
Valjean.
No. Him. That 10 years be added to your sentence. I am requested by law to inquire if you have anything to say for yourself.
Someday.
Speak up. 6 months in the hole for disrespect. Take him away.
Not a trace. Nothing. He's dead for certain. Shall we continue the search?
As you can see, Inspector, you have arrived on a very special day. The fair is only held once a year. Many a pocket will be picked before the sun goes down.
You have no police posted?
The day of the fair, no. No. The day of the fair, people can do as they wish. Within reason, of course.
You allow beggars, too.
Today, almost everything.
The law does not allow for special days. A crime that is committed must be punished. Indeed, sir. I believe we shall have to institute some changes when I take over.
We have very little crime here, Inspector. It is, for the most part, a prosperous town. For that, we can thank our good mayor, Monsieur Madeleine, you see, on the platform over there.
I've seen enough here. Let's go.
As you wish, Inspector.
Inspector Javert. My privilege to serve you, Monsieur le Maire. I am your new inspector of police, and I trust you will never find me failing in my duty. I have been 21 years at Toulon prison. I became chief of the guards there. Well, monsieur, have we met before?
No.
No. You have never been in Toulon? And might I inquire when you may be free to inspect my men? In 2 short weeks, Monsieur le Maire, I have brought a new discipline to the department. Tomorrow, perhaps. Friday. Thank you, sir. I will not take up any more of your time. You make beads here, I understand.
Beads.
How long has this man been mayor?
3 years.
Has he a family?
No, he lives alone. That is, he has a housekeeper, Sister Samples. A plain woman, but well known in these parts because she never tells a lie.
He attends no social events?
Only in his duty as mayor. He keeps to himself.
How long has he lived here?
5 years.
Where did he come from?
I don't know, but we're all grateful that he arrived. The town was quite poor, you see, but he brought with him this idea of using gumlac instead of rosin to make the black beads. It's so much cheaper that you can make twice as many at the same price. He has doubled the wages of the workers, and we're quite prosperous now, thanks to Monsieur Madeleine.
Gumlac.
Yes.
Yes. It is quite plentiful in Toulon. In fact, they have used it there, I believe, in making black beads.
What?
What is this disturbance?
Sorry, sir.
I was just begging, that's all, begging.
She struck a gentleman and insulted
No,
him.
he struck me first.
Be quiet. Sit over there. Sit. Make your report.
You will look after me. You will have mercy upon me. I would never strike a gentleman, but he was not a gentleman.
Enough!
First,
6 months. Nor God nor anyone else can alter your sentence. Take her away. Sir? Sir, that cannot be. The creature has struck and insulted a gentleman.
Know what I'm doing.
My duty requires that she should go to prison for 6 months. Monsieur le Maire, I regret bitterly being forced to resist you, sir, but I believe I am within the limits of my authority. If you will permit me, sir. Sir.
Leave the room. Have you no jack?
Someone's gone to fetch one, but I don't think he'll last that long.
Grab it!
I believe I could prove it in court. He is Jean Valjean. No question. Sir.
We shall make our own investigation first, and if the accusation is justified. That is all.
Forgive me for interrupting, monsieur. I will come straight to the point. I am sorry to report that an inferior officer has failed you in the gravest manner. I am here, as is my duty, to bring that fact to your knowledge.
And who is this officer?
I could have sent in my resignation, but that is not enough. I have done wrong, and I deserve punishment. I must be dismissed. You were severe to me at headquarters unjustly. Be so justly now.
You wish to be dismissed? Why? What have you done?
3 weeks ago, I took the occasion to go to Paris, to see the prefect of police there, and to denounce you. No, I denounced you as an escaped convict. I have had these notions for some time. A certain resemblance to a man called Jean Valjean. I denounced you to the prefect.
And what was the response you received?
At first, they were uncertain. And then they told me I was mad. They were right.
You admit, then, that you were mistaken?
Indeed. For you see, sir, the real Jean Valjean has been found.
Oh?
Yes. The police are certain that they have caught him at the town of Arras. He will be tried, and when his identity is proven, he will be returned to prison for the rest of his life.
Arras, you say?
Yes. The trial takes place there tomorrow morning. And now, monsieur, I ask that you dismiss me from service. Monsieur, there are two classes of people. Those who attack society and those who guard it. We are the guardians, and I have failed in my duty. My own father spent time in prison. Indeed, that is where I was born.
We'll see.
No. A gentleman ought not give his hand to a spy. I will continue in my duty until my place is filled.
Dear God, save me.
It's all right. Don't be frightened. He hasn't come for you. I know what you want.
Then make haste. I said come with me. There is no Monsieur le Maire in this room. There is only a scoundrel.
Inspector.
Monsieur the inspector now.
A word in private.
What's that? Speak up. People talk aloud to me.
I ask you to give me 3 days in which to go and fetch the child of this poor woman. I'll pay whatever you want. And if you don't trust me, then come with me.
You think me a fool? Who can be bought? 3 days in which you can bolt? To pretend that you would fetch this creature's brat.
Oh, dear God. My child.
You think a street walker can be nursed like royalty?
There are guards without. Come quickly, or they will take you by force.
I advise you to let me be for a moment.
Get down there!
Nothing, Inspector. Not a sign.
Keep searching.
Yes, sir.
Duval. 4 men to come with me at once. Where is Monsieur le Maire? Are you deaf, sister? Where is Monsieur le Maire? Must I ask every question twice? For asking, but it is my duty. You have not seen the man who calls himself Monsieur Madeleine. I must humbly beg your pardon, then. He is the manager of an inn. He and his wife.
And does he know where they've gone?
He followed them to the road out of town, a road that could lead them here to Paris. And I request a transfer here at once. If he is here, I will find him.
We've covered the entire Quartier Poulard here.
Cover it again and again. And then the Quartier Mouffetard.
You'll find that most thieves are not attracted to the Quartier Mouffetard.
Jean Valjean is not most thieves do it.
Do you think he climbed the wall?
But with a girl, never.
Nothing. nothing at all.
But he's here. He's got to be. Establish a watch in the neighborhood until further notice.
At once, Inspector.
The transfer will be effective immediately. The district of Lebus.
Monsieur, I beg to remind you, we have not as yet apprehended the fugitive Jean Valjean. He is still at large.
We do have other considerations here, and foremost among them is the rate of crime in Lebus.
But if we stop the search now, he may slip through our fingers.
Do you attempt to argue with me?
Never, sir. I will never give up the search for Jean Valjean. If it takes me the rest of my life, I will find him. And that is a sacred promise.
Or if they resist, shoot them on the spot. Inspector, you will assign the district of Dufy. Après, district of Lamas. Rio.
We shall be victorious. We who believe, what can we fear? Heads that talk, passions that burn, souls... What are we? We are all nameless men. Men of... We shall make a cannonball of stone, a general of a porter. Riot, insurrection.
His name's Enjolras.
We live by. Riot.
He may be speaking for others, but we have reason to believe he leads them.
That is our duty. With upraised swords and our...
Do you want him taken in?
Not yet.
The other one, the young one. Marius, the name. He lives alone. Perhaps if we questioned him.
My God.
What is it?
Alive.
What are you talking about?
Stay here. Did you see a gentleman go by here with a pretty young lady?
Monsieur, I do not speak to strangers.
I am Chief Inspector Javert of the Quartier Mouffetard. Did you see them?
Yes, monsieur. Just a moment ago.
Where did they go?
Up there, to the end of the park.
What is your name?
Javert, he's Javert. Quartier Mouffetard.
Well, 2 minutes before the barricade is taken.
Why not at once?
We have to save our gunpowder.
I should have known. The scoundrel joins up with the fools. And they will blow out my brains very shortly. And you, I suppose, will be certain to watch. You are welcome to. Well, go on. Take your revenge. I am waiting. Oh, a knife. Of course, that suits a cutthroat better. Turn around. You madden me. I would sooner be killed. He must be here. He must.
Nothing. You can see for yourself, sir.
What about the roof?
Collapsed in the last cannon fire.
Then where? Where?
Etienne?
You and you. There. Why did you let me go? Choice.
He removed from it all evil thoughts and gave it to God.
There is no God. There is only the law. Guilt and innocence do not exist outside the law. Turn around.